Welcome back to DEGREELESSNESS, everyone. I'm your host, 21st Century Digital Boy, the people's champion, trusted member of the media, and of course your good buddy in the mix, Shanghai Pete. I know we've been gone for a few days, but we only put out videos when we have something to say, and kind of fortunately, everything's been meh recently, which is nice. So I'm not going to talk about Anita Sarkeesian continuing to be a grifting, vacuous liar. I'm not going to talk about how the latest installment in everyone's favorite movie franchise, Trashy Woke Shithouse, failed at the box office, as we all knew it would. And I'm not going to mention any other inane garbage that only happened on Twitter or social media because, well, none of that matters and I don't give a fuck about it. And there's only really two interesting things that happened recently. First, that Jeff Industry Puppet Keighley is ditching E3 because he realized that the ESA's yearly gaming shillfest was actually a competitor to his yearly gaming shillfest, the Game Awards. And also, of course, that Anthem is officially dead, finally. And let's be honest, both of these things barely qualify as news or interesting, but, you know, let's talk some shit about them anyway. So, the first thing we're going to talk about today is the official death of Anthem, and it came with a whimper surprising no one. Looks like Casey Hudson from BioWare deigned to finally update whoever it is that's still playing Anthem. And of course, in true AAA fashion, he did so by unleashing a torrent of intentionally obtuse, slightly insulting, and misleading language in a fucking blog post of all things. So, what did this fucking idiot have to say for himself and the rest of his team more than a year after they robbed customers by charging them for an unfinished, barely playable beta of a shit game? Let's take a look, shall we? Hey everyone. First, can I say how much I love the "hey everyone"? So upbeat, so casual, so positive, as though he's addressing a group of people that aren't furious with the complete disaster this game that they've been charged full price for has turned into. We're all friends here. 1 year ago, we were preparing to launch Anthem, a game that represented a big leap into new territory for us as a studio. What new territory? One of the chief complaints about this pile of derivative sci-fi action trash is how much it not only looks like every other generic space guy in armor shoots guns game out there, but how much it looks like your generic space guy in armor shoots guns game. This shit is seriously one of the safest things you could have possibly done. It was an exhilarating and terrifying experience to go out into the world with something new and different, and we are grateful to all the players who have come along with us on the journey. Again, nothing new or different here. Stop fucking stroking yourself off. No one is buying it. Although I do believe that launching a game that you knew was not finished and also total fucking garbage was terrifying. That I do believe. And I also love how they call the harrowing nightmare of trying desperately to maintain interest in a broken and dead game a journey. I'm sure the poor fucker still playing Anthem would describe it that way too. It has been a thrill for us to see the creativity of our players in designing customized javelins and watching them master Anthem's flying and fighting gameplay. Oh yeah, so original, flying and fighting. This is just sad more than anything else. A thrill to see the creativity of your players. Do you even hear yourselves? What sort of intense, thrilling creativity are you seeing expressed, and how, Casey Hudson? Please tell me. Oh, in the designing of armor suits using pre-made skins, the most elaborate of which cost fucking money? Yeah, I can see how that would be absolutely thrilling. Oh, and the next line is just a fucking classic. I am so proud of the work the team has put into this game, and at the same time there's so much more that we and you would have wanted from it. And there it is, the classic non-apology. For other examples of this cliche in action, look no further than the fake apology we got from Blizzard recently. The, "we're sorry you didn't have the experience you wanted. There's so much more that we and you would have wanted from it." Yeah, like, oh, I don't know, it being an actual functioning game, perhaps? Yeah, maybe the people you robbed for $60 would have liked to get a working game for their money. Ha ha ha, I think that's a pretty safe assumption, asshole. So our man Casey Hudson continues to bluster nonsensically about how the team has delivered 3 seasons of new content and features. Pretty liberal with that description of features there, buddy. And how they also heard your feedback that Anthem needs a more satisfying loot experience, better long-term progression, and a more fulfilling endgame. So Like the whole fucking game, basically. Wow, you somehow managed to glean that info from millions of posts on the internet that people weren't too fucking into this shit. Bravo. You figured that out, huh? Amazing, guys. And it only took you a fucking year. So, yeah, he goes on to say that they're going to need a longer-term redesign of the experience, specifically looking to reinvent the core gameplay loop. Or in game dev speak, we're going to remake the whole fucking thing because it sucks, it always has sucked, and we were always aware of it. Now that we've taken your money and enough time has passed that everyone's completely forgotten about it, we're now going to maybe get around to making you a complete game experience if we have time, eventually. That's it, boys. We've come full circle. This is the AAA cycle now. Rush out an unfinished shit game, trick people into buying it, weather the backlash, wait till they've abandoned all hope for it, then quietly announce that you're possibly now getting around to fixing it with a 3-paragraph blog post. They don't give a shit if you have a fun game to play. They already have your money. They do this just to maintain plausible deniability for the next time they try to pull this bullshit.
We're here, baby. This is it.
So they can say, oh no, wait, remember Anthem? We eventually fixed that. You can trust us. We have a 10-year plan. 10-year plan, my fucking asshole. Fuck BioWare, fuck Anthem, and fuck any company that's still trying to pull this kind of garbage. Oh, and at the end where he says, creating new worlds is central to our studio mission. Sometimes we get it right. Sometimes we miss. Wow. Miss, huh? That's what you're calling Anthem? A miss? I'd put it, more as a catastrophic and mortifying failure for your studio, but then again, you guys and your publisher did make your money, so I guess as long as you're not looking at it from the perspective of a customer who spent their hard-earned cash on this, then I suppose it is merely a miss, huh? Congratulations. What I want to know is, how long have you known you needed to completely redo this game in order to even make it baseline playable? My guess, probably since before you released it, you goddamn criminals. Acting like, oh, all of a sudden you realized it was a miss. Now you realize that you need to fix it and you're gonna get right on that. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. So, that's our show. Thank you so much for chilling with us. We love you today. We love you all the way. We'll be back soon to talk shit about the world's most embarrassing industry puppet, otherwise known as Jeff Keighley. In the meantime, make sure you don't like, comment, or subscribe because you should try Fatburger from now on. You can get yourself a double cheese with fries for $2.95.